Hey everybody, Alex Markley here, and you're watching my video blog. Today, I have a very exciting episode to share with you my brand new studio. Basically took over my entire basement, some light construction, and a whole bunch of rewiring and all kinds of fun stuff. And come on, let's take a look. Like I said, the studio takes up the entire basement, so we gotta head down there. As we make our way past, we observe that the family is playing our favorite Zelda game. Elliot, is it our favorite Zelda game so far? Yes. Okay. As we go down, we head past the Markley Bros Entertainment banner, so you know exactly what you're getting into. And we go straight to the basement. Now, in this first section, there are two functional stations. We have our rendering station here, and we have our live broadcast desk here with a studio here and space for multiple cameras and so forth. We'll go into more detail as we come back by. But then over here, we have my primary desks. This is where I get most of my work done on a daily basis, and also where I do my day job. And over here, we have our new music studio / video editing bay, which is going to be kind of a treat. And so let's take a closer look. First up, the new video studio. So as you can see, we actually have this at an angle here. There's two short walls, this one and this one. But if you take the hypotenuse of a right triangle, that's actually the longest studio area that we have ever had, and this is actually big enough for any photo backdrops or green screen that we might want to use. I have a full height ceiling here, and I have my stands for photo backdrops and so forth, and lights and all that, so we can actually do whatever we want right here, which is pretty exciting. I did install some power and move things around so that we could clamp lights and things to the ceiling, and it's working out really well. Over here, we have multiple cameras set up, and these cameras, they have strengths and weaknesses. This is actually the GoPro that I was using a minute ago, so that's why I switched to my phone for this part of the video. But the GoPro, once you get past some compatibility issues, it actually works really well with the video switcher, which, if we come around here, is wired up with all of the inputs, and we can switch between different cameras, different angles, different sources, whatever we want to do. This is actually my laptop here, which is why you can see my mouse moving. I have more advanced control here on the laptop, and the video switcher has a ton of cool features like green screen support and some other things like that. For audio, this is really exciting. This is actually the first digital mixer that I've ever owned. I bought it specifically to build this studio, and this thing can actually mix and record independently all of the input tracks and do inputs and outputs through USB, record to an SD card, and we have multiple, can't really see that here, but we have multiple groups of wireless mics, so we can get audio from the actors with wireless mic packs. So this is a really exciting live production desk. What I like most about this is that this setup, not only is it modular, but it's semi-permanent in the way that we have it set up. So we can come in here and do filming whenever we want. We don't really have to spend hours and hours setting up and tearing down as we have had to do up to this point. It's not ideal in the sense that we have our utilities right here. It can get kind of loud, but for very casual stuff, this is perfect. Also, this is not only suited for studio recording in the sense that we can record to hard drives and so forth and then do the editing later, but this is also perfect for live production, because this ATEM Mini Pro, actually has the ability to stream out to anything that supports a webcam. It can support streaming out to Discord or Skype or anything like that, but it also supports streaming directly to YouTube, Twitch, and so forth. So this is super, super exciting. Again, this is the most functional, most advanced, and just the most fun video setup that I've ever had. And we are excited to start using it like crazy. So let's move on. Second up, we have the video rendering station, and these 3 nodes each have 2 GPUs in them. I actually have 3 more GPUs in another computer at my desk, and all of them are currently rendering some CGI for the Malix Minute. We're using the open source software Blender, and trying to take care of some glitchy renders that we had in some earlier episodes. I really want the quality to be as high as possible, but frames at this quality can take like an hour to render a piece. So the whole thing with even multiple computers is gonna take like a week. So that's the rendering station. Third, let's take a look at my desk. So this is where I spend most of my time, and it's just recently got a huge upgrade. I have always wanted this kind of sit-stand desk that could actually go up and down and have a memory and all that stuff. I used to use like a Veridesk that was sitting on top of the desk, and it just really was not very good. So so I have a monitor here that's just a, you know, reasonably, you know, it's not super high spec, but it's just a 4K monitor. And I've got a sort of poor man's 4 system KVM switch here that, as you can see, is just a total nightmare, but it does work. And computer 1, of course, is my main workstation slash desktop slash server. This guy is actually really hot right now, just putting out a ton of heat because he's really busy doing some Malix Minute CGI rendering, like I think I mentioned a minute ago. And so he's normally not this busy, but he does run 24/7. Machine number 2, this is my Mac Mini, which is for testing. I can't really say much more about that, but that's just for testing software. And systems 2 and 3 basically, or 3 and 4 basically are tiered right here. So these are this is the 4 computers that I can switch with the KVM switch. Now the way that I've got this set up, and I did actually move this. I don't have 2 ATEMs, I just have the one. But this is a dedicated spot for the ATEM on my desk, which is for live streaming. And I have the ability to switch from different inputs here. As you can see, you know, by default, I don't have any cameras wired up to it right now. The GoPro that I'm actually holding would normally go right there. Yeah, so I can, you know, do my you know, live streaming some work on the mobile app and some other things that I've been working on. Hopefully soon I'll start doing some of that for you guys if you are interested. So last but not least, the music studio slash video editing bay. This is actually a space that I have wanted to build for a long time and have not been able to do so just due to various constraints, but here we are. We've got this set up now. This is my main system for doing video editing and for music, and this is also the Your Face motion capture guinea pig test device slash production device. This is the guy that we've carted around to various conventions and done demos of the Your Face open source facial motion capture performance capture suite. So eventually I am actually going to have this set up as a semi-permanent performance capture slash voiceover recording desk. So that'll be really cool. We'll be able to just come in here and do you know, animation, basically record animation from facial performance capture directly. So that's pretty cool. I've got my my 2 instruments that I really don't know how to play, but I've got my keyboard here, and I've got my drum set, this is the guy that I've really been struggling to teach myself how to play, but I just you know, we'll leave that at that. And from here, as you can see, I have another mixer. This is my classic mixer that I've had for just years and years and years and years. This thing is a workhorse. It will not die, and I love it. So it's perfect for just taking a ton of audio inputs and routing them out to the speakers, which nothing special to say about those. They're just speakers. There's a subwoofer down there, but anyway, over here I have a poor man's dock for a laptop. Sometimes I come over here, and this is actually where I would have the best network connectivity to my 10 gigabit backbone. Most of my equipment's not 10 gigabits, but I do have a few 10 gigabit Ethernet stuff. And if my wife comes down here, she wants to do some work, she can plug in her laptop here. And if we pivot over here, just the one last highlight I want to share is my mobile device testing station. So we're working on the mobile app. We've got a lot of testing to do. I have a few different Android and iOS Apple devices that just kind of hang out here and keep their batteries tended. Mostly, you know, this is like my device for like beta OSs and stuff like that. So that is it. The 4 main stations of my new basement studio. So thankful to have the opportunity to put this together and to share it with you guys. So thanks for checking it out. Let me know what you think. If you have any thoughts or suggestions or ideas on how we could optimize these workstations, or how we could use them to do some pretty cool stuff. And yeah, let me know what you think. You know, like and subscribe, shoot me some comments. Join our Discord. We have a super cool Embers community for Markley Bros Entertainment folks, and I'll drop the link in the description below for that. Would love to see you on there. And you know, we have a cross promote channel, so if you have your own studio, if you have a little setup that you like to do some creative work in, you know, drop a video or drop some photos in our cross promote channel, and we'd love to check it out. All right, thanks a lot, and you have a great day. Bye.